welcome back to the KMTRADERS channel. So we're taking a look into Dogecoin. So again, this one has just been correcting nicely. We see that there has been a massive sell-off into the market. Again, we're just keeping an eye out for this one because I do see great opportunity in this one. It's nice and cheap, and there can be a lot of moves created from this. So I do see that this has a potential to go a lot further than the previous rally where we've had it from 0.06 of a cent and it rallying all the way to 0.75. I do think that this could potentially even go a lot higher. I do think this could potentially reach the $2 mark. But yeah, this one's going to be a very long waited one for sure. So what we could be anticipating here, whilst it's nice and cheap, I do think that we could be looking at a nice buying opportunity here. So if we take a look at placing a downtrend, we can already see that there is a potential move being created right now. What we have to anticipate is to see if price is capable of pushing a lot higher. If we start to see a break of this downtrend here, we could potentially see a huge rally from this point onwards, and it could be explosive. So you know, this one could be one to watch, and yeah, we'll see how this performs over the next few days or so. But just keeping it nice and simple, you know, we have our EMAs diverging over. There is some degree of divergence here, so we'll see, you know, if this can play out even further. But yeah, I'm looking at seeing price potentially switch over now, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a possibility of a fake out. So that is one thing that you can consider and to be mindful of. So what that could happen is where price pushes up, breaks out, and then pushes lower. Now, if this does happen and you do get caught out here, don't think about, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad idea to take a buy from this point, because you could argue that, you know, you could consider missing out the bigger move. So I don't blame you if you want to just do that and have that as your plan. But in the case of price reversing and pushing lower to break this low, I do see this as just one more potential sign and a potential to get even more of a Dogecoin. So we can really see price you know, get cheaper for us if price did break lower. So again, it's not really about getting in at the best price. It's all about accumulating enough of the coin to potentially give you you know, a lot of the, you know, to give you a lot of you know, some good wealth into this in the long term in terms of investments anyway. So two scenarios, like I did say then. So we can have the rally straight away where we see this explosiveness, and you could look for a buying opportunity too as soon as you see a breakout of this downtrend. If we do see a breakout of this downtrend and it becomes a false move and we then see price go lower, don't hesitate. This is potentially another sign that you can grab some more Dogecoin, and obviously we will update the video for you guys so we can give you a bit more of an insight of where we could be heading into. So that's not a problem. So yeah, we'll see exactly how price performs. But if price does make its way to its downside again, all we have to do is just wait for another situation where price completely exhausts its way to the downside, switches over, breaks the downtrend, and then pushes higher again. So that's a very simple way to look at it. But again, we'll have to wait for price action to get down towards a lower level before you can consider doing that. But for now, we're in a mixed range here, so definitely keep an eye on this downtrend and see what happens. So that'll be all from us. If you have any other questions, feel free to let me know. If you haven't done so already, make sure you're subscribed, and that'll be all from us. So thank you very much for listening, guys. See you all in our next video.